Welcome, Hoarders. Today we're going to be playing some more Gran Turismo Sport. Last episode, we started a race series with, what was it? The Vision Gran Turismo series is, I believe, what it was. The series that we were doing. We did the first two races. They were extremely long races. I shouldn't have said extremely long, but they were like 15 minutes apiece, so a half hour just from two races. I figured I would save the last three races for a separate video. I should start it while I'm already talking. Okay, I got a like on something apparently. I figured leave these last three because the first two races should be about 15 minutes also, but the last race can go full speed, and it's 2 laps around the special stage route X, or whatever it's called, so it shouldn't be too difficult. This is at night also. I'm gonna have to get used to driving on here again because it's been since last week since I've even played this at all. Again, we should definitely get our daily reward car, like our daily workout car. I really don't see why I wouldn't be able to get it. Ooh, bitch, get out the way. You and your shitty Mini Cooper that cost exactly the same amount as this vehicle. Do 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 do. Too fast, way too fast. Shouldn't say way too fast, but it was faster than I should have been going. Let's leave it at that. What is that in front of us? That's a, what, infinity something? Ooh, back against a little. There's a Honda. Wow, this thing's bumpy when you hit the brakes. Probably because those awesome taillights. Shit. I cannot get over these taillights. When you hit the brakes, they just pop out and do some weird shit. And it's extremely noticeable. You can't really force them to come out too much. Oh, there's another car like mine in front of me. I think it's the same color scheme also. Oh, he's slipping. He's slip sliding away. Slip sliding away. No, he has the other color scheme, which is the black on blue instead of mine being the blue on orange. Not too bad. We're already on the second lap. Maybe this track won't be that quick. I hate the first-person view, though. I don't mind the hood view that much. It's just the regular first-person view that gives me issues because if you notice, there's glare in the window, and it's extremely annoying. Also, the window is a bit tinted. It's just weird. That's why I don't like using it. That guy's going off the road a bit. Oh, da, 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 da. I am enjoying this race series, though, as far as as far as how long it takes me to become the person in first place. Like how long it takes me to get into first place, because I don't like it when I do a race and I can get in first place in the first lap. That's way too easy. I like it to take a couple laps to get up to there. Which this one will probably, I'll probably have them on the third lap, if I had to guess. Well, yeah, it'd have to be the third lap at least, because we're just now on our third lap. There's sparks everywhere. Excuse moi? Why are you sliding so much? Just quit giving it gas. That's all you gotta do. That guy cut on the inside of me a little bit, and then he went wide. Okay, we're now in first place. We're on our third lap, so now we only have a couple more laps to do. We're almost halfway through the race, which really isn't that bad. Slid a bit there, but the last race of this that we did, I think I finished almost a full minute ahead of second place, which was extremely cool. It was like 56 seconds, I think, is what it was. 56 seconds ahead of second place. So just under a minute. Break. While I'm thinking about it, if you guys enjoy not having your phone ring. I don't know what it is about this game, but it seems like every single time I play it, someone calls. I do not understand that. I don't remember what I was saying earlier either. God damn it, Dale. Oh, I was gonna mention my, my Discord and stuff. If you enjoy playing, like, Call of Duty games, like the older, Black Ops games and stuff like that, like the original maps, all that type of stuff, I wish I would stop saying, because now I was editing a video recently, and I noticed that I say a lot as a filler because I don't know why, and I'm trying to not do it. So this is gonna be odd to try to not to say that anymore, because if it's annoying to me, it's probably annoying to you guys. But like I said, go check out my Discord and look around, see what there is to do. There's not usually a lot of stuff to do around there, though. Fuck. Mostly the Discord's used for, like, memes. Mostly memes so far. What else? Yeah, I'm still self-conscious about, fucking hell. It's so hard to knock that off. Gotta break the habit. Breaking the habit. But if you do join my Discord, I also have a page that announces whenever I'm live on Twitch, which you should also go check that out. I have recently been streaming every Monday through Friday, from 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time till midnight. Sometimes I'll go till like maybe 1 or 2 a.m. But that's not very often, because I do have a job and I have to be awake. So there is that. But I most likely won't be streaming much next week because it's going to be very, very busy at work. And I really don't want to... I don't know. It depends if I'm up to it. If I'm up to streaming, I'll do it. If not, I just won't. But I'm on probably the longest streak that I've been on in a while. Because I took like a 6-month hiatus from streaming. Because I don't know why. Mostly, I think it mostly stopped because my computer broke. So I had to order parts, fix it. I fixed it. It's now better than it ever could have been. So there's that. I should look into getting more stuff for it, actually. Definitely need... Oh, God. I'm driving terrible. Definitely need a new case for my computer. That's probably the main thing. Because I bought a long time ago. Actually, I asked for it for Christmas. A Cooler Master V10. And it's a hog of a CPU cooler, but the problem is it's such a hog that it doesn't fit in my tower case. So I need a bigger tower. Which, as far as I know, that's probably, as of the time that I bought it, was several years ago that I got it. At the time, it was like the best CPU cooler that you could get that was not like water cooled. And I did not want a water cooled CPU because there's too many things that can go wrong. Like once a month, you're supposed to drain it and put new liquid in. You're not supposed to use any dyes in it, even though a lot of people do. Connections can come loose, you can get leaks, it can fry your computer. I just feel having a heat pipe style CPU cooler is much safer, and you don't have to have nearly as much maintenance. Because once a month to do that is, it doesn't sound very frequent, but when you're doing it once a month, every single month, it's going to seem like a while, or too often. But I don't overclock that much, so I don't see it as being much of an issue. Ooh, we're gonna pass this guy. See ya, sucker. Why are you even in the races? Did he get a blue flag? I think he probably would have. I'm also not a fan of night driving, so this is not my favorite thing right now. I mean, I can do it, but I don't enjoy doing it on games. It does have, like, the same aesthetic as real-life night driving. I'm not a huge fan of that either, actually. I like daytime cruising with the windows down. That's what you gotta do. Also, put in my comments down below if you guys are interested in seeing this. I thought about doing, like, driving vlogs with my truck. Just, like, around where I live, there's lots of woods and trailways and stuff like that. And I was thinking about getting a GoPro or some type of mounted camera and just driving out in the woods, kind of like a regular car vlog, but it would be off-roading. Maybe just regular vlogs also, because I enjoy driving around quite a bit, and I feel like that would be even another excuse to drive around even more often. So tell me what you guys think of that idea. If you're interested in it, I'm announcing it more. I'm announcing the idea on here more because I feel like there's more of a chance of people wanting to see it on Gran Turismo games and racing games in general. which actually, after I beat Gran Turismo 5, it doesn't matter if I beat Sport or not, I'm definitely going to, but when I beat Gran Turismo 5, I am going to start the very first Gran Turismo on PlayStation 1, which I have the actual original copy for PlayStation 1, and I will start the series on PlayStation 1 and go through. Because that's something I would enjoy way more than, like, Crash Bandicoot and stuff, because that started getting annoying. I'm not very good at that style of game. Same thing with Spyro, except Spyro, it was just too long per episode to record it. It was several hours to record, and then at the same time, like an hour to edit, at least, as a minimum, 1 hour to edit. So that's why I quit the Spyro the Dragon stuff. And also, no one was watching it, so there's no point in doing it for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, if people enjoyed it, yeah, I'd do it, but no one was seeing it, no one was commenting anything, so I was like, screw it, I'm not gonna put myself through recording sessions that take so long. And also, some reason the game isn't extremely compatible with my HD PVR and my editing software. So what would happen is I'd get long dead chunks, like chunks of the video that nothing's happening, and that's extremely frustrating when you're trying to edit, because you're like, oh, I just missed half of the video. And once I had to do a whole video twice. That's just so annoying to have to go back and do that. Okay, what is this, the Tokyo Expressway? I think it is. Brake, 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 brake. Okay, this is also a 7-lapper, but this one's not very long. Like, this track isn't huge. Huge. Don't tell me to slow down going down here. I hate that so much. Literally zero reason to slow down at the top of that hill. See ya, sucker. I'll see you later, too, because I'm going to pass you again. Probably that green car, too. Shit. Little wall scraping never hurt anyone. That car is way too low if it's gonna spark just from hitting a tiny, tiny divot in the ground. The thing that really makes these cars, though, is the massive, massive amounts of downforce. It's just incredibly easy to drive these. The only thing you have to watch out for is going too fast, because the brakes are good, but they're not, like, magnificent. See ya, bitch, after I hit your rear end and dent my front end. Brake, brake, brake. Hit the wall because it's so dark that I couldn't really tell how close I was. That's my own dumb fault. Another car scraping. Jesus Christ, can you turn any lower? Or have any more understeer? That's what I meant. I don't know why I said turn lower instead. I was under the impression that those back wings, like, turned a little bit whenever I turned, but I think it's just fully rigid. See about driving in first person. Shit. I always misjudge that turn. Brake, 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 brake. Go round and round. Do 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 do. Okay, through there, good. Lap 3. Yeah, this one's going way faster than the last one. Floor it. I thought the X parts would be the headlights instead. But they're nothing. I don't know why I'm singing a Mario theme while I'm fucking wrecking. Sounds like a great idea. On to lap 4. Zip, zip. Lick, 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 lick. A little bit of sliding. That again. I remember having a car, like a Matchbox car, that looked similar to this. Obviously, it wasn't this because this car is way newer than that Matchbox car ever was. God, that Matchbox car is probably like 15 years old. I have a whole fucking crate of them yet. Brake. Going around town. Yeah, I definitely will have to get that daily reward car for driving as many miles as this is going to be. Okay, let's see if we can actually finish this race this time. Well, we're 2 for 2 now. First race someone called, second race someone called. Move, bitch. Get out the way. Okay. Brake, 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 brake. I think this guy's getting a blue flag. Looks so much faster in first person, though. This guy's got to be getting a blue. I said I'd pass you too, buddy. Green car. Yep, there's a blue flag down there. Back there. Brake, brake, brake. I do handle that turn a lot better when I'm in first person than third. Third, I'm like, I'll jump it. I'll just jump it, no problem. Last lap. Fuck. Last lap would be the lap that I start hitting everything, huh? Okay. So it's pretty much two long straight stretches, and we're pretty much done with the race after that. Then we go to a race that is literally two long straight stretches and two curves. That's it. That's the entire track. Slow down up here once more. Little love tap on the side there. Let's see if we can make this turn good without hitting stuff. There we go. Perfect. Okay, last straight. And across the line, boy. Okay, so we got that one. On to race, which would be race 5, which is our third race today. Okay. I'm hoping, I already tried this once, and the entire time I was losing distance from the person in first. Which is not good. I need to get up to 15th place as fast as possible. It'd be nice to get there way earlier than this. Like, I'm catching up to 15th place very, very, very slightly. But I don't know if I'm going to be able to catch anyone at first. Like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get up to first place, because if you look, the plus 28 seconds that I'm behind first place, it's going up, and it's going up quick. Even when I'm going downhill, it keeps going up. Okay, we have an issue. My car is not fast enough to get this race done. I bet any money I'm going to get the fucking Mini Cooper. Oh, okay, I didn't. Is that a Mercedes? Looks like it. No, it's a Lexus. Okay, what we have to do is, because my Alpine is not fast enough, like it's just plain and simple, that car cannot go fast enough to win that race. So, what we have to do is I looked at the other cars that you can get in the series, and we need to get the Subaru one. That one has 630 horsepower. Really don't want to spend another $1 million on this, but sadly I'm going to have to. That's annoying, but that's what I have to do. Okay, we need to not back out twice, we need to back out once. And this is what we have to get. It's $1 million. If you guys are going to be doing this, if you see at the bottom, it says, or over here, it says 630 horsepower. I'm getting this one. I would highly recommend that you get this one so you don't have to buy another one. Unless you already own one, then you could probably get the first 4 races done. But the 5th one, you can't. You have to do that race with a fast car. The issue was, I want to see about what I can do as far as upgrading this. It's probably going to be about the same as it was for the other car I had. Which, there's that. Turn that down to 2. Sports soft, I want racing medium on it. That's what I had before. I turned my toe angle in a bit, see if that would help out. It did a tiny bit. This one actually lets you touch it, like mess with the aerodynamics. It gives you fully customizable. I'm gonna move that to 20, 40, and 30. Oh, you can do fully customized on this one. You couldn't on the other one. I'm going to go for 236-ish, because if I can hit 220 and keep 220, I think that I should be good. But I really don't know. I might have to do a little bit of finer tuning with it, but the problem was the Alpine VGT, there was no customization with it. And if you see it, that has 443 horsepower maximum, absolute maximum. You cannot get any more on that car, and I think that's the issue with it in this race series. There's the Infinity concept. That was one that had quite a bit of horsepower. The BMW one had a lot of horsepower. And I think the one I bought now is the most horsepower that you can get in this series, which I should have looked at those first. Honestly, I should have looked at horsepower, but I didn't. I don't know why I didn't. So this is the 3rd attempt, but my first attempt with this car. Might use this in the thumbnail then. Oh, we're not losing time at all. Looks like we're already catching up quite a bit. Okay, we're already going faster than the other car was going. That's great. That's already great. Is there no... No, there's no first person in this. Bitch. Okay. Okay, I'm catching up to first place. That's the thing that matters, that little red box. 22 seconds behind first place. As long as I keep catching up to first place, will be good. The problem was with the other car, no matter what, even while I was going down this hill, the first place car was still gaining on me. And that's not something I am going to allow to happen. So just from what's going on now, this is the car you want for this series. By far. This thing's a hog. That sounded really weird when I got past him. Okay. We're still gaining on first. That's the important thing. 12 seconds is quite a bit of time, though, to catch up to. 7th. See you, buddy. You look just like me. Okay, we're in 6th place. We're definitely getting this race. This is such an easy race. That's the best part of it. Oh, this is also, it has some electric in it. Okay. I wanted to see about fuel consumption because it's showing that green battery bar, which is all I can assume it is. Hey. That's 6 seconds. This thing's a beast. I mean, it's not bad for me to use this car anyway, because I did want to use a different car in every episode, but this one's going to be a little weirder because it's a different car for the last race. I think that's something that I'm going to really have to look into now, is making sure my vehicle that I pick is going to have enough horsepower to let me get up there, because I have enough skill that if I'm really trying, I can get up there. But when you have a vehicle that's so underpowered that there's just no possible way, like you could get the world's best driver of this game and they are not going to get that car to go as fast as this, especially when you can't even adjust the transmission at all. It's stock transmission. Whatever it does is all it's gonna do. Which all it was doing was like 183. I believe that's as high as it was going. But this one, obviously, we're doing 221 and we're keeping it there. We're driving really steady at 221 until I turn a tiny, tiny bit and it goes down to 220. But if we're staying in the 200s, I think we're going to be set. We're already quite a bit ahead of them. So I think this should be relatively simple. This would have been a good track to start the beginning of the episode with, because I could just talk forever and not really concentrate on the race at all. There's literally nothing to do on this race but floor it for like 5 minutes, turn, and then floor it for another 5 minutes, turn, repeat for eternity, and you're done. It's like, I don't know, I feel like the length of NASCAR tracks is just way better, because you're expecting, oh, in about 4 seconds I'm gonna have to make a turn again. Not, oh, in 10 minutes I have to make a turn again. Like, you could literally, like, you could cook yourself some fucking mac and cheese while on one of these straight stretches. That's how long these straight stretches are. That they're actually boring. And this is gonna be a 10-minute race also. We're at 5 minutes and 10 seconds at this point, and we are still not finished. There we go. Took 5 minutes 15 seconds, so that is going to be 10 minutes and 30 seconds. Probably 10:32 and a half, I would say, roughly, is where we're gonna be with our total time. We're on our second lap. We're out of battery power, so now we are relying on fuel, which the fuel, let me see what's going on here. That's not good at all. I gotta coast a little bit. I'll tell you why. Or are we only going on that power right now? I'm losing my gap on them. I was before I started hitting the brakes. I think the battery power is what really keeps you up there, though. So the question is, can I coast down this hill and rebuild up some of the battery power? Okay, there's some of it. Wait, I can just I can floor it and then leave off just a tiny bit. Like right there. If I keep it right there, we're still going to be going fairly quick. Still going to be accelerating, still charging the battery. Because the battery is what gives us our good power. They're catching up, and I really don't like that. We gotta get our battery power now, though. Better to have it now than later, because if we can cruise at our 220, that's gonna really help. If they pass us, that's not a huge problem. I need to get the battery power up. Okay. They're not far behind us. Okay, so I kind of want to let them, somewhat let them go by me. Which are they? Okay, they're right there. I want to let them go by me and let my battery power go up a bit, because if I get like half or something like that, that's going to be very good. Also, if I'm drafting, even better. If it would let me draft. Okay, I'm drafting, building up some battery power while drafting. I gotta keep watching that little green arrow. I hate that so much. Like, I could floor it and just pass them right now, but my best bet is to, like, you need the battery power to get a lot of power, if that makes sense. Like, the battery power gives more power with this car than the standard engine. So I'm doing like 3/4 throttle right now, so this is slow, but this is also what's going to help me win. While also trying to trying to block traffic. Right after the turn is when I'm going to worry about getting ahead of this guy. Because we don't have a whole lot of battery power built up. Seems like I use it faster than I build it back up. We're about halfway through the turn. Trying to block that guy. Okay, I'm gonna floor it. Draining our battery now. But we have enough that we should Okay, we're making our decline, but I think we have enough that we're gonna win. Yes! It worked! You just have to try to build up your battery. That's all you got to do. Okay, even with the best car, that was not an easy race to do. Also, I think that was because that was a hybrid instead. I got 90k for that. Cool. 90k. So if I do that race 10 more times, boom, the car paid for itself. I leveled up, so I might have even gotten a car for that. I really don't know. I doubt it. What are we going to be doing next episode? Cool. And by cool, I mean not cool. Okay, okay. I saw 5 laps, and I saw the Nürburgring. I didn't realize it was the GP version. For a second, I was like, is it the 24-hour track? No way in hell I'm doing 5 laps of that. That's so much. See, the thing is, I think after this video might have to be split up into 2 parts also. I really don't want to be splitting up videos like that, but I think I'm going to have to. So there's Junior and also Junior. 246, and this does not say how much horsepower it has. Cool. So I'm going to have to get a Red Bull car. If I can't get a Red Bull car, I will probably skip this one and then go to the GRB Rallycross, which I think is going to be one of the most fun ones, because I enjoy driving off-road, and we haven't really had too many chances to do it. But that's going to be it for this episode. Hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click one of my previous, next, and related videos. And don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.